What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping into something. Shout out to Tess for the request. Never Been Small from a Jennarie. If I mispronounce the name, I apologize. Just tell me how to say it, and the next time I'll get it right. The official lyric video. Look, from already looking at the very first comment where it says this song will save lives, that's a song worth listening to. Like, legitimately, that's a song worth sharing around. I see that this is a very new kind of thing that's going on here. This is the only thing that's been dropped so far. But I'm going to say if you're putting out things like that, keep putting them out. Never Been Small. I can imagine where we're going. Let's see what we got. Get over and show Jennarie all the love in the world if you haven't done so already.
I have never been small. I have never been thin. I'm almost 6 feet tall. So tall I stretched my skin. I've got scars from blue to red, permanent. Dyed my hair to feel relevant. Bruises round my eyes, delicate, soft on the inside. I've got stories I could tell. Are you listening? Years I was unwell, crippling. Now I've built this shell, distancing myself from the outside.
And that's fucking heartbreaking. That's what I'm gonna say. I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been extremely big and I've been extremely small. And I see the difference. And I see the way that people look at you and they talk about you and they, like, sure, there's always going to be the bullies out there. There's always going to be people that don't care to know the story behind any of it. They don't care about the stress or the anxiety or the disorders or any of that. They don't care about all of that. Only thing they care about is what they see. All of this judging the book by its cover, that is like a statement that has held true my entire life. But I've seen the difference, the way, the looks, the glances, the glares, the whispers. And it's sickening. You never know what somebody else is going through. So for you to just be like, oh, she's so fat, he's so fat. That's the shallowest shit in the world, to just judge somebody by that and say, I'm not going to be that person's friend. They don't look the way the society says they should look. All you people out there feeling, like, I love this already. Jennarie is giving a voice to the voiceless. There's so many people that in 58 seconds that we've been listening to this are instantly feeling like this is my new song. It is terrible and tragic that we live in a world where you have to change yourself. That we live in a world where there's so much stress that it changes you. There's so many chaotic things going on that everybody out there's got some sort of problem. But we still look at obesity as, oh, it's that person's fault. How about all the chemicals that are in food? How about all of the preservatives and all of the sodium and all of the, you know how hard it is to actually find decent food to eat unless you're growing it yourself? Like, we're flooded with restaurants and we're kept so busy that we got to keep running back. There's a million different reasons why people are obese. To just say, oh, that's that person's fault, that person eats too much. It's no. How about we look at the bigger picture here? How about you look at, there's a human being in there. And maybe they've been down a hard freaking road. Because that's what it is a lot of the time. That we could preach about this for hours on end.
In myself from the outside.
You shouldn't have to. Come on over here. I got your hug.
And I'm alive.
That's right.
And I'm alive. I have never been quiet. I have never been queen, and I have failed at every diet. They'll say it's lack of self-restraint.
Yep.
I've got stories I could tell. Are you listening? Wounds that flare and swell, conditioning vices that rebel, imprisoning myself from the outside. And I'm alive. And I'm alive. And I'm alive. And I'm alive. And I'm grateful for it. I will always be loud. I have always been free. No matter what, I will be proud.
Okay, say it out loud.
And I will always be me.
Hey, you are 100% beautiful just the way that you are. A lot of people need to find that out. A lot of people need to realize that, need to understand it, need to accept it, and start loving themselves the way that they should be loved. For the shallow rest of the world, I say, how dare you? What about the genetics? What about the sickness? What about mental illness? What about stress? What about all of the other things besides blaming overeating that causes a person to be big? What about all of the hormones and all of the chemicals and all of the... There's so much against you nowadays. What about the portion sizes that we think we need? What about all of the... There's so many factors to just say, oh, someone is fat and they don't do enough, they don't exercise. You have no idea. Many people out there have failed at diets, not because they didn't do it, because it just didn't work for them. It's a case by case basis kind of thing when it comes to obesity. There's a whole bunch of reasons out there, and yet we look at everybody the same. But yeah, we don't look at anybody else with any other sicknesses like that. Just because you don't know somebody's story doesn't mean that you should judge them. Hey, I love you all 100%. No matter how big, small, short, or tall you happen to be, definitely stay loud, stay proud. Get over, show Jennarie all the love in the world. I am looking forward to more greatness. Send it my way, oh soulful one. Smash the like button if you liked it. The dislike button, but I won't believe you. Tell the next one about the Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.